We typically start every class with the Haida Nation anthem and the class prayer and class reading. So whether the Haida Nation anthem is done in person or via Zoom, it doesn't matter. We have to be standing. So all rise for the Haida Nation anthem. Yo ho wee, yo ho wee, yo wee ya, hey hi yo, ho wee, ya, hey hi yo, ya, ya, yo ho wee. Yo, yo, ya, hey, hi, yo, ya, hey, hi, yo, ah, ya, yo, yo, hey, hi, yo, howie, hey, hi, yo, howie, howie, howie. Oh, ooh, you may be seated. So, a little bit of background on Haida Nation Anthem. It was originally coming into the house paddling song, and then it became known as the Lyle Island song because the elders stood up to logging on Lyle Island and they got arrested, and it was very emotional and powerful. And so in 2010, the Council of the Haida Nation decided to officially make this song the Haida Nation anthem because there is so much history with this song. Okay, now we're going to do the class prayer and class greeting, and then we'll go into Huskiao Ejin, um, Dr. Irma Lawrence, Dr. Aljuth um, did these phrases, and they were uploaded um, on the Alaska Native Language Archive. Um, and later on, I'll show you how to get to that site um, because it's so good to listen to the elders. Um, I had a little bit of problem this morning, so I want to show you the easy way to find it. Okay, now we have the class prayer. Um, Singshonawai has many translations. It could be Spirit of the Atmosphere. It could be Power of the Shining Heavens. Um, things like that. Sanang Itlakdas has also several translations. It could be Sky Chief, uh, the Chief Above. It could also be the Power of the Shining Heavens. Solana can be Creator, Lord, Jesus, God, things like that. Um, we did have Solana before the missionaries came, so Solana breaks down to He who lives above. This format comes from the elders, um, and it's the old way of praying, and it's using all three. When you use all three, it has to be in this order. It's a hierarchy order. O Sing Shanawai, O Sanan Itlakdas, O Salana, Hugan Sudas, Ascent Itlanga Gudang. Have pity on what we're saying. This is very traditional way to start a prayer. You show that you are humble first. Haji Singayan Talang Kilt Lagan. We thank you for this day. Let me move some things around. Ayat Atlen Ichku. Kajkit Sang Dalanga Talang Kilt Lagan. We thank you for gathering us here today. Hugan Talangas Das Itkastlite. Whatever we are about to do, help us. Daman talang istiye ana, so that we could do it right. How sing shanawai. How sanang itlakdas. How salana. Kun ansh kita means let it be as is, but it's also our way of saying amen. Now we're going into the class greeting. Itidasa hadala isis ditolan atlan anas di goodnight lagan dalang itsas di goodnight lagan dalang and di hangilgan ayat kilan talang skatang dalang anskil lagan gahawa u hadkil talang skata chin. Greetings, good people, my friends, my family. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you folks have come. I'm honored with your presence. Today we're learning our language. I thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Let's learn Haida. And so, first of all, before we go into the document, well, maybe I'll do that later. We are going to go into Goose Kiao Ijun from Dr. Aljuf, who wrote this book, Alaskan Haida Phrase Book, along with other books. So if I mention Dr. Irma Lawrence or Dr. Aljuf, that's who I'm referring to. She was very big in Haida language and Haida literature. Okay, so we have this question, who's Kiao Ijun? And you can see I also have it in phonetics. Who's Kiao Ijun? Meaning, what is this? There's also another way of saying it, simply Gusu Ijun. What is this? But since Dr. Aljuf in her recording mostly use this format, we are going to do the same. Huskau u Ijun. Normally, we go around the room and practice these phrases. If you're not comfortable practicing, it's okay. We don't ever put anyone on the spot. So I'll say this a couple more times. So you'll be listening to me say it. Plus you'll have the phonetics and the English translation. Goose Kiao Ijun. Goose Kiao Ijun. Goose Kiao Ijun. Big Bear. Oh, you're on mute.
Guskal, Ejam.
Ulagan. Spoken like the elder you are. Lauren, das wait, who's yeah, das wait, who's your turn to speak.
Goose Gal Ejung.
How and Lauren?
Oh, I just went. I'm on Harper's phone too.
Oh, okay. That threw me off. Okay, Harper's, that's who I meant to call.
Guskao Ijung.
Hulagan, how so this clip art is of a coho. You could tell because it's silver and it has black spots on its back. So there's two ways to talk about this photo. The first way is Taigyao Ijun. This is a coho. Tai is our word for coho. It's really a simple word, Tai. Taigyao Ijun. Taigyao Ijun. Taigyao Ijun. Big Bear, Das Wake, Gusu,
Tagal, Ejam.
Gulag, and How Lauren, Das Wake, Gusu,
Tai Gao Ejung.
How Harper, Das Wake, Gusu,
Hai Gao Ijung.
How Now here's another way we could talk about it. Let me change this a little bit. I like to have the Haida and then the phonetics and then the English translation. So if you notice this line here, whoops, we have the Haida and then the phonetics, and below it is the English translation. Qingjiao Yijun, Qingjiao Yijun, Qingjiao Yijun. Big Bear, Das Wait Gusu,
Xingyao, Ejam.
How Lauren, Das Wait Gusu,
Chin Giao Ejung.
How Harper, Das Wait Gusu,
Ching Yao Ijung.
How So we answered the question Goose Kiao Ijun two different ways. We said Tai Kiao Ijun, this is a coho, and we said Chin Kiao Ijun, this is a fish. So we're going to keep going with this question. And with repetition, it'll be ingrained in your brain. Tonight you will be dreaming. Goose Gal Ejun. So we have the question again. Goose Gal Ejun. Big Bear.
Guskal, Ejam.
How Lauren Das Wait Gusu.
Goose Giao Ejung.
How Harper Das Wait Gusu.
Guskao Ijung.
How Okay, now this picture could be many things. It could be mountains or a river valley, but in this case, we are using it for our sentence that this is a Coho stream, which I'm slightly out of format here, but we're going to go with it. Tai, Huntlai, Giao, Ejun. This is a coho stream, and underneath it we have the phonetics as close as I could get them anyways. Tai, Huntlai, Giao, Ejun. So they sound a lot alike. Um, with the Haida, we're trying to hit the three tone marks. I, Huntlai, Gao, Ejun. I, Huntlai, Gao, Ejun. I, Huntlai, Gao, Ejun. Big Bear, Das Wait Gusu,
Tai, Hunt Like, Yao, Ejung.
How Lauren, Das Wait Gusu,
Tai, Hundlai, Giao, Ejung.
How Harper, Das Wait Gusu,
Hai Khan Plai Gao Ejung.
How Okay, in this one, we have two different ways to answer the question as well. We could simply say Huntlai, Yao, Ejun. This is a stream, this is a creek, this is a river. And then we have the phonetics underneath. Huntlai, Yao, Ejun. Huntlai, Yao, Ejun. Huntlai, Yao, Ejun. Big Bear,
Hunt Like, Yao, Ejung.
How Lauren,
Hundlai, Giao, Ejung.
How Harper,
Khan Plai Gao Ejung.
How Okay, we'll continue with this question for a while and then we'll switch it up to different questions. Guskiao Ejun, what is this? Guskiao Ejun, Big Bear,
Goose Cow, Ejung.
How I'm gonna call Lauren by her Haida name. Hoot, Gigana,
Goose, Giao, Ejung.
How Harper, Dashway Gusu,
Gus Gao Ejung.
How So we are going to answer the question in Old Haida, which this is part of Lauren's Haida name. Her Haida name, Hoot means powerful eagle in Old Haida. And her ancestress had the name Jot Giga, powerful woman. So she's eagle Moichi, so we use Hoot Giga to come up with powerful eagle, which was a very fitting thing to do. So with the underlined G, we're blowing lots of air from the back of the throat. Hoot, hoot, yow, ejum. Hoot, yow, ejum. Hoot, yow, ejum. This is an eagle. Big Bear, Dashway, Gusu,
Hoot Cow, Ejung.
How Hoot, Gigan,
Hoot, Gi. Oops, I thought I was saying my own name. Hoot, Giao, Ejung.
Harper, Dashway, Gusu,
Hoot Gao Ejung.
How and then we have Gusgao Ejun, and we'll get to the pictures on the next page in a moment. Gusgao Ejung, Big Bear.
Huskiao, Ejung.
How Hoot, Gigan,
Guskiao Ejung.
Harper,
Guskiao Ejung.
on. Now, if you look at this image, it's of a raven flying over water. And I did this on purpose because in Haida Gwaii, there really is a place called Yash Huntlai, meaning Raven's Creek. So we're pretending that this really is Raven's Creek. So we have Yash Huntlai, Giao, Ejung, Yash Huntlai, Giao, Ejung, Yash Huntlai, Giao, Ejung, Big Bear.
Yao, Hutlai, Pooch, Ejung.
Hoot, Igna,
Yosh Huntlai Giao Ejung.
Harper,
Yath Funlai Gao Ejung.
how. So the translation is this is Raven's Creek. Okay, I think I'm going to skip the question this time before you guys get tired of me. So here we have a raven, a beautiful raven. But this time we're going to say it in Old Haida. There's different ways of saying say it in the Old Haida. I believe in the dictionary it's like that. Huye. I don't think I've ever heard anyone use that version. Um, I've always heard Huya, Huya, just really simple. Huya, Giao, Ejun. Huya, Giao, Ejun. Huya, Giao, Ejun. Huya, Giao, Ejun. When we say phrases like this, we're helping keep some of our old Haida, which is mostly lost now. Puya, Giao, Ejun, Big Bear,
Huya, Gao, Ejung.
Hoot, Giga,
Huya Giao Ejung.
How, Harper,
Puya Gao Ejung.
How, Okay, I'm going to go back to the question. I'll skip them every now and then. Goose Gal, Ejun, Big Bear.
Huskiao, Ejung.
Hoot, Giga,
Guskiao Ejung.
Harper,
Guskao Ejung.
How, oh, I went too far. Okay. This is the answer to the question. Kung Giao Ejun. This is the moon. Kung Giao Ejun. Kung Giao Ejun. Kung Giao Ejun. Kung Giao Ejun. Big Bear.
Kungao, Ejung.
Hoot Giga.
Kung Giao Ejung.
Harper.
Kun Gao Ejung.
How Welcome, Roxanne. We are practicing Haida. Um, I don't know if you want to listen in first or if you want to practice along with us. If you're speaking, you're on oh, there you go.
Okay, there. Just listen in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll just
that
listen to
sounds
the words.
okay, that sounds good. Yeah, some people like to listen in so they could uh, hear the Haida first.
Yeah.
Okay, how for being here?
What is the you're welcome? Is it deep login?
Um, you could say login by itself.
Login?
Um, yeah,
Okay.
login
Is
means
welcome?
yeah, it's a substitute for welcome. It
Okay.
means it's fine, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, login.
Uh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we have another Husgal Ejun. What is this? And we'll skip the question and go um, straight to the answer. Sandlan is our word for um, dawn. Oh, I do have to go a little farther to show the phonetics. So we have Sandlan, then we have Jiao Ijun. This is dawn. So we have this is clip art of the sun coming up. So it's early in the morning, it's dawn. Sandlan Jiao Ijun. Sandlan Jiao Ijun. Sandlan Jiao Ijun. Let me highlight all of this. So we have Haida, we have the translation, and then down below we have the phonetics. Big Bear.
Sanlan Gao Ijang.
How hoot giga
Sondlon Gyao Ijung.
Harper.
Sanlan Gao Ijang.
How okay, we're gonna go back to the question. Goose Gao Ejun. Big Bear.
Kuska Ijang.
Hoot giga
Goose Gyao Ijung.
Harper.
Guskao Ijang.
Okay, and this is clip art of the sun. So Juyai is our Haida word for the sun. So we have Juyai, Kiao, Ejun, Juyai, Kiao, Ejun, Juyai, Kiao, Ejun. This is the sun. Big Bear.
Juya Gao Ijang.
Hey, Gigana,
Juyai Gyao Ijung.
Harper,
Ju Yai Gao Ijang.
how we're gonna skip this question and go. Well, I'll say it, but you don't have to repeat it. Guskao Ejun, what is this? So this is a picture, clip art of a house. I'm going to take a look in the dictionary real quick for the word root, because I think it's NA. Well, there's two of them. NA could be house, and AA is one's house. So, um, so Na is one's house, and then we have Gao Ijin. So this is a house. We have it in Haida, the English translation, and then the phonetics. Na Gao Ijin. Na Gao Ijin. Na Gao Ijin. Big Bear.
Nagal Ijung.
How how Gigan.
Na Giao E Jung.
How Harper.
Na Giao Ijung.
How we're gonna skip the question. Goose Gao Ijin, what is this? And this is a totem pole in Haukan that stood in front of my non's house. And it also doubled as a grocery store in Haukan. And when George F. McDonald was still alive and he was going over the totem poles in villages, he said this was the oldest residence in Haukan because the totem pole was the oldest. And that's how he knew. So, Yaang is our word for totem pole. So we have Yaang, Jiao, Ijin. Yeah. Oh, yeah, my phonetics are a little bit interesting. I try to make this rhyme with T, like the English word T, Key. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then on, yeah, 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 Ejin. So I know there's a lot of letters here, but we could break it down. Kia Kiao Ejin. Kia Kiao Ejin. Kia Kiao Ejin. Big Bear.
Yaung. Gao Ijung.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Keegan.
Yaong Giao E Jung.
How Harper.
Ya Ang Giao Ijung.
How okay. Okay, now we're on to a different question finally. Um, some parents like to say this to their kids to get them involved in the language. Gusu Dangastan. Gusu Dangastan. What are you doing? Gusu Dangastan. Gusu Dangastan. Gusu is always pronounced like it's one word. We would never say goose and then pause and then say ooh. It's always Gusu. Gusu Dangastan. Big Bear.
Gusu Dunningston.
How Hey Giganon.
Gusu Dungestong.
Harper.
Gusudong Istong.
Perfect. So we have what are you doing? So we are going to be so excuse me, we're gonna be doing phrases like I'm doing something. So we have clip art, uh, a boy reading. So the response I am reading is cloud, talidadon, cloud, talidadon, cloud, talidadon, cloud, talidadon. I am reading. Big Bear.
Wow, Talida.
How oh, gigan
Lao Talita Dong.
Harper.
Lao Talita Dong.
How okay, we're gonna go back to the question. Kusudangastan. Big Bear.
Gusu Dongastan.
How gigan
Gusu Dungestong.
Harper.
Gusu Dong is Dong.
What are you doing? So this picture of a boy sitting down. And so our response is cloud, 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 cloud. Big Bear.
Wow.
Hey, gigan
Slau Awong.
Harper.
Lao Awang.
How so here's clip art of a boy playing soccer. So this is in response to Gusu Dungaston. And we have two responses. Lao, Nongun. And we have the phonetics and the English translation. I am playing. Lao, Nong, Nongun. Lao, Nongun. Lao, Nongun. Big Bear.
How. Nongan.
Hey, Giga.
Slau Nongung.
Harper.
Lao Nongan.
How okay, now here's a more precise response. Don't worry about the long sentence. I got it broken down in the phonetics. So notice in Haida, we have sta, and then we have skaunangun. So we would never say sta and then pause and then go into skaunangun. We would say it all together. So in the phonetics, I have it skaunangun. To make it easier. Schlau, Staskaunungen. We raise our tone right here because of the tone mark over the first day. Schlau, Staskaunungen. Schlau, Staskaunungen. Schlau, Staskaunungen. Big Bear.
How. Stas Kaunungan.
On, how, Giga.
Laus das Kaunangang.
Ong. Harper.
Laos Siskaunangan.
Ong. How that was a little bit of a tongue twister. Okay, we got the same question. Gusu Dungastong. We'll go around the room. Big Bear.
Gusu Dungasgung.
Ong. Hey, Giga.
Gusu Dungastong.
Ong. Harper.
Gusudangastang.
How clip art of somebody singing. Plow. A jugun. We're kicking the K from the middle of the mouth. We're not using the front of the mouth or the back. We're using the middle. Plow. A jugun. Plow. A jugun. Plow. A jugun. Plow. A jugun. Big Bear.
Oh, a Jugan.
Hong. How Hey, Igna.
Lauk Jugung.
Hong. Harper.
Lao Jugung.
Hong. How Okay, now we're on to a different question. Some of you are familiar with this question. Geestuijan, who are you? But it could also mean, who is this? Geestuijan. Again, these two first words, it's like they're all one word. Geestu, Geestuijan, Geestuijan. Actually, for the entire question, there is no pause. It's all said in one go. Geestuijan, Geestuijan, Geestuijan. Big Bear.
Isu Ejung.
Ong. Ho. Gigna.
Gisu Ijung.
Harper.
Gistu Ijung.
Ong. So this is a picture of me because I'm going to say it with Haida Sign Language. When you're saying it's me, you use your thumb and your hand like this, and you use your thumb to point to yourself. Duck juice, Schlauigen. Duck juice, Schlauigen. It means it's me, duck juice. And we always do the sign language with it. So we're going to go around the room. We're just going to practice this. Schlauigen with the Haida sign language. Schlauigen, it's me. Schlauigen, it's me. Big Bear.
Oh, Ejung.
Ong, how Hoot, Giga.
Lau Ijung.
How Harper.
Lao Ijung.
How um this is a real photo of a golfer on a golf course, and this wild bear
It's a baby.
walked up to him and gave him a hug. He just wanted a hug. Um, so here we go. So we're pretending that the guy's name is Gregory. I don't know what his real name is. Um, Gregory Tangiti Kangan. Gregory sees a black bear cub. Gregory Tangiti Kangan. Gregory Tangiti Kangan. Gregory Tangiti Kangan. Big Bear.
Gregory Tangiti Kengon.
On how how giga
Gregory Ton GT Kingung.
on is Harper there?
She's running out. She
Oh,
has to go back
okay.
to work.
Okay. How okay. Um so now I went from um Dr. Dr. Irma Lawrence phrases, type phrases, and starting with Gregory Tangiti Kangan. These types of phrases are from the Haida Handbook Level 1 Grammar Guide by Dr. Jordan Latchler. Um, if you have this, it's a great book. If you don't have it and you're interested in Haida grammar, this is a great book. It's was put out by Sea Alaska Heritage Institute um, in June 2004. At least that was the first edition. I don't know if there's a second edition. But if you don't have this book, I highly recommend it. So with um, Dr. Jordan Latchler phrases, I simply changed them a little bit. Um, like Dr. Jordan Latchler had Frank sees a bear. And then so I changed it to a bear cub. Ton is always referring to a black bear, and Jordan just said it was a bear. But I like to um, use the term black bear because um, some people grow up hearing the word ton and they're told that it means bear, which it does, but they don't know that it specifically only refers to black bear. So this next phrase is also from Dr. Jordan Latchler, and I forgot the image. Now I'm trying to remember where the picture. Ah, here it is. Kana sees a canoe. So here's a guy in a kayak Lucy's old dugout canoe. It's not Haida, of course, but it is. It's very old. It actually looks more Polynesian with um, um, the strapped on wood and this log here for balance. Um, so the phrase is we're not in questions anymore. We're just in basic grammar. Di Chin is my grandfather. Clue is the object. It means canoe or a canoe. And Kangung is to see present tense. So Di Chin, Clue, Kangung. Di Chin, Clue, Kangung. Di Chin, Clue, Kangung. Big Bear.
Ichin, Plu, Kingan.
How okay, I think we lost Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the next picture. It's a picture of a guy eating fruit. So I use this sentence for di quai han tagen. Because I'm male, if I say di quai, that means my older brother. If a female says di quai, it would mean my older sister. Um, and then there's different dialects too. I remember Julie Colburn of Kassan talking about her older sister. They always called her Gui. So that was the Kassan dialect for older sister because only the females were calling her Gui, older sister. Di Quai Han Tagen. My older brother is eating fruit. Di Quai Han Tagen. Um, this phrase is only for males. Di Quai Han Tagen. Big Bear.
Di, Quai, Han, Tagen.
How, okay. Here we have a black bear with a fish in its mouth. He's just caught it. He's not eating it yet, but he's going to be. So we are tacking on the future tense song. So this phrase is a little bit interesting because we have two definitives back to back. We have Tanai, the black bear, and then we have Chinai, the fish. And then ta, to eat, and song, will. So Tanai, Chinai, Awesome. The black bear will eat the fish. Tanai, Chinai, Awesome. Tanai, Chinai, Awesome. Notice at the beginning of each word is, well, I want to highlight part of this. Right here, chi, and right here, ah. So the first part of each of these words is all high tone. The ending part of all the words is low tone. Anai, chinai, pasang, anai, chinai, pasang. Big Bear.
Tanai, Chennai, Tasam.
How we got about 30 seconds left. And this is one of the last ones. Here we have a Nani with a cat. And the phrase is Dinan, Deuce, Da'ang. So Dinan is obviously my grandmother, Deuce is a cat, and Da'ang is the verb to have. My grandmother has a cat. Dinan, Deuce, Da'ang. Big Bear.
Inan, Dusta,
How it is now 1 o'clock. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, Corey, for hosting. We'll have class again Wednesday at noon. Singai Las Da'u. Have a good day, you guys.
Ngala.